Hello up there, comrade. Tortuga Power, is that you?
Comrade. The historical
Ah,
gamer.
good, comrade. Did you know what happened today, 3 years ago?
Very famous event. Most people know. Most people celebrate.
Yes, I hear it's a holiday in 25 countries. Well, 3 years ago today, we had an announcement video, much like we do today.
Oh,
That video was about another game called Rule the Waves.
rule the
Uh,
waves.
Rule the Waves, yes. And today, 3 years from the date, we are announcing a new series.
Is this new series on something other than rule the waves?
Um, it is Rule the Waves 2.
Ah. And
But the question that you might be wondering is why are we talking in Russian accents that are worse than Sean Connery's in The Hunt for Red October?
my Russian accent is almost non-existent. I just basically speak English in a kind of terrible way. And I pretend it's Russian.
Yes, well, you didn't answer my question. That was very Putin-esque of you. The reason we're speaking in Russian accents is because we are going to do something that Russia never managed to do.
Ah, rule the
Build a-
waves.
Yes, exactly. Build a world-class navy and defeat the evil Western villains
But
and the Japanese.
But yeah, also the Far East. Okay, I'm getting out of the Russian. I just yeah.
Fair enough. So, as you guys can guess from this video, we are announcing that we are going to be starting a new collaborative series playing Rule the Waves 2. We're going to be playing as the Russian Empire, and I guess there's a chance it could turn into the Soviet Union, but at least it starts off as the Russian Empire. We're going to be playing with myself, Tortuga, and our friend across the pond, XTRG. We're going to be doing the same thing where this is a succession series. So I will, I guess, lead off playing the first 5 years,
Yep.
followed up by Tortuga Power or XTRG. We haven't really aligned on.
Oh
the
no, it's
actual-
me. It's me
Oh,
next.
okay. So it'll be myself for the first 5 years, 1900 to 1905. Tortuga will take over in January of 1906. He'll carry it forward for the next 5 years, and then XTRG will take over, and we will rotate. So we're going to be basically building our navies, but then in most cases, I think, we'll probably be fighting with a navy that we inherited just because of the way that Rule the Waves works. It's pretty exciting because last time we did this, there were no aircraft in Rule the Waves. There was sort of a stopping point around 1925, I think is what we did last time. But this time we'll be able to carry it all the way through to 1945. We'll probably do 3 rounds each, which will bring us from 1900 to 1945. And I'm really excited.
And that means that even if you're in the middle of a war, you could just get sacked, and then someone else inherits your turn. The succession happens mid-war. I kind of hope that happens because I think that'll be a very interesting starting point for somebody.
Or the other thing that'll happen is XTRG will build some abomination of a ship, and I'll get stuck with it in the middle of a war. And
I mean, I think that's a guarantee. So we're looking forward to some interesting things from XTRG. He's already started to talk to me about how there's so many more options in this game that he's looking forward to, basically just creating some monstrous designs.
well, and I think this series is interesting to me too because there's an interesting, I think, variety of experience and design philosophies. I think Tortuga, you clearly know the game the best of the 3 of us. You play it the most. And you've already done like an 80+ episode series playing as Germany. So the angle back here makes it look like you're taking a leak on the deck. But anyway, as I was saying, you probably know the game the best, so you're probably going to be more of a min-maxer and making the best ships. XTRG has some interesting ideas, as we learned last time we played.
Interesting.
And
Yes,
I think
interesting.
my ideas are more traditional, but I also don't know the game as well, so they may be faulty designs without me even being aware of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the glory of this, is that I'm not going to be able to use my designs entirely. Nobody's going to use their designs entirely, so we're going to get... You'll have ships which are a mixed bag, and then you'll have to figure out, do I want to scrap XTRG's terrible design, or do I want to... Can I even, if I'm close to a war? Maybe I just can't afford to do that. So, and
Yep.
this will, we should also say that you also will be starting with a legacy fleet, which is AI generated, so that nobody has the comfort of starting with their own fleet.
So I get to have 3 stupid AI battleship designs that are almost the same, but they're all disastrously bad.
And I have even better news for you. After that, the next time you play, you'll be inheriting XTRG's ships. That's
I
the good
quit.
news. Yeah.
So anyway, we're doing this announcement video. XTRG will be announcing on his own stream. He's obviously many hours removed from our time zone, so it's a little more difficult to coordinate there. At least in terms of posting, once it is one of our turns, we'll do our best to get through our turn in a pretty quick manner. I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be every video on my channel for my 5 years. It'll probably be in every other day or at once every 3 days kind of a deal. But in any event, we'll rotate, we'll get through pretty quick, and we're gonna have a common playlist where you guys can all go check everything out, so it'll look like one series. So you don't have to, go to my channel for my videos and Tortugas for his and XTRG's for his. We'll have one playlist that you can go to where you can just kind of play through the list, and it'll have all of our videos jointly on there.
That's right. It'll be convenient. So you just need to look for that playlist. Oh God.
Oh my God. Are you trying to sink our own ship here?
No, this is very Russian. This is what you do. You just test your. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Is there anything else we need to say on this video?
I don't know. Is the ship gonna sink now?
Well, I think it takes one more hit. So no. For now, we're alive.
Okay. Was there anything else we need to say?
No, I think that's it. I think just look when. Oh, okay. Well, apparently 2 is enough. So, when can they look forward to your first video coming out? Maybe that would be interesting. First of all, everyone should go to your channel for the very first video. I mean, and then I guess the playlist will appear on all of ours, but only if they look for playlist. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I'll link in each one of my videos. I'll link the playlist, and that's probably best for everybody else to link it in their description.
Yeah,
so
that
then
makes
that
sense.
way you can find it from there. So today's Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will be posting my first video.
Long pause. Long pause. We're thinking.
What would be the best day? What's the best day of the week?
Comrade, you can do it.
Wednesday. We'll do it Wednesday.
The Russians believe in you.
So day after tomorrow.
Okay, wow. That's faster than I thought. Wow, that's amazing.
I may live stream some of my turn as well, and then chop it up. We'll see. I will obviously keep you guys posted. The first video won't be live streamed, but the ones after that may be. And if we do that, then obviously we may record everything in a big chunk and then just kind of chunk it out onto the channel.
Yeah, I think that also, just in case if anybody here is allergic to my video style or anybody else's really, each person who comes in will start with a little summary of what happened in the previous 5 years. We'll just talk with each other to make sure we have that. And then, or maybe each person at the end of their 5-year reign can just do a 10-minute outro. So that, if people don't really want to watch my videos, they can just kind of skip me and then listen to just what happened in the meantime. So.
Everybody skip Tortuga only.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yeah, I think we've probably about summed it up to the extent that we can at this point.
Yeah, more than we needed to, I'm sure.
More details to follow, comrade.
Yes, oui. I mean, yeah, duh.
We were French last time, weren't we?
Yeah, it's still in my blood, as you can tell.
So we're still in the Entente, right? We're still in the Allied Entente.
Some things never change.
Die. The Germans must die.
So I guess the third Rule the Waves 3, the third collaboration will be as England.
Ugh.
I'm not looking forward to that.
That would be way too much to manage. I will say one thing I'm really looking to is playing as Russia is the challenge of having a big European fleet and in a European world, but also the need to maintain a strong fleet in Asia due to the threat of Japan.
I don't think you need to. What you can do is just kind of neglect that, and then if you ever go to war with Japan, you just sail your ships all the way around the world and then fight a battle right away as soon as they get there.
For a second, my mouth was open because I thought you were serious.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
In Rule of Waves, I don't think there's such a penalty, by the way. You can kind of do that, but...
But your ships can run out of fuel, so depending on the design, they could run out of fuel before they could get there.
Yeah, I mean, you might lose a few along the way, but...
Because you won't have bases. No, there's some kind of penalty. Because if you don't have bases or whatever when you're transferring through sea zones, like if you have, I think it's a very short range design or whatever, you can't actually... I don't think you can transfer between sea zones in times of war.
That's correct.
There's some penalties along those lines, so you have to be mindful of your design.
Yeah, you'll lose crew morale as well, which has a big impact on the ship's functionality. So
yeah. But anyway, I sank our U-boat, so I made this video end sooner than maybe it otherwise would have. But with that being said, I think that's probably about all we know for now. I would look for my first video here on Wednesday, so day after tomorrow. And then probably once every 3 days I'll be posting a video, I think is the schedule that I'll go with until we get through my turn. I like to try and do one video per year, but that's if I'm designing a ship, that's probably not realistic. So it'll probably be about 10 episodes, I would guess, for my first 5 years. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear and see how things go, because obviously a lot depends on if we end up in a war in the first 5 years, things slow down a little.
Yeah, it'll be. I think your first 3 or 4 years will be pretty quick if you get into wars. Yeah, that's it. But also, I wanted to
start designing ships right away.
I mean, you'll start with some ships, so you'll have budget issues. But I also wanted to say one thing. Just the backdrop for this game, for the video, is Wolfpack. It's a cooperative, first-person submarine game. It's pretty cool. So just in case you were wondering what this is, it's good, and you might want to check out. Actually, I think both you and I, TSG and I, have videos on Wolfpack. So
if you want to frag your own men, Wolfpack is the place to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can take this game very seriously. Obviously, exactly the way we were taking it in this video. So, well, I guess that's it.
Bye.
Let's wrap it up. Thanks for watching, everyone, and check out TSG's channel for the first video on Wednesday.